Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'll be sharing you guys the highlights of the events of the just concluded event TXC Africa Summit 2023 Tech Unleashed. So about a week ago, I was at this event in Enugu State, hosted by Mr. William Uchemba in partnership with the Enugu State government. The entire event was top notch. I think the only word I could use to describe the event is it has a touch of everything. I don't so because basically it's a tech and entrepreneurship event where they empower the persons who want to go into tech, who want to make a transition into tech, and empower those who have business ideas and are looking for funds. That was the missions of this event. We had lots of speakers at the event. Persons like Mrs. Napa Onwusa, Mrs. Cynthia Ichisom, Mr. Luke Ndukwe, Mr. Nkenweke, Mr. Emeka, all the way from Silicon Valley, from Nsukka to Silicon Valley. If you understand, if you know, you know. So, and persons like Mr. Aronu Gochuku, the founder of Z Finance and the co-founder of YCrypt. These are the speakers we had. Of course, the host, Mr. William Uchemba, and the governor of Enugu State, His Excellency, Mr. Pitamba. They had something to say to us.
Presence. Every opportunity that I have to be in the midst.
It was so encouraging because it was something that it made me interested because I'm so happy that the government has an initiative and they have an idea of the world we are getting into, because basically almost the entire stuff are being done on internet, right? Database, security, sales and marketing, everything is now done on internet, and every business now has been is now encouraged to create a website, to have to put up their content online. This is my way of showing my appreciation to every speaker. I'm so very grateful. Mrs. Napa, Mrs. Napa Onwusa. I don't know. I still yet to know if you are from Nigeria, because me I don't understand the Napa. If it's a short form of name, I don't know. But the Onwusa there made me realize that like it's from Nigeria. Like this one is from Nigeria. But who knows? Later we will find out. So she gave a very incredible speech. Her lecture was so amazing. Even when she had to start to compare artist to artist, and she got to Ronaldo and Messi. And I'm sorry to say this to all the Messi fans. Ronaldo is my goat. If you're a Messi fan, I'm so sorry, but yeah, you need to understand that Ronaldo is my goat. The guy has something in him that drives me, and I think he's the guy. So that was it for Miss Onwusa. She talked about branding.
Launch your product or your company. A great name. You're looking for a one-word domain. You're looking for that perfect web address. You're looking for a website. So all these things you don't need to start your business. What you need is a product that solves a problem for someone. And that is it.
And the second speaker we had there was Mr. Luke Ndukwe. He came all the way from America. See, you need to understand that these persons that came for this event, they came basically only for this event, because after event I was following them on social media, and I found out that few days, not 2 days after the event, they're already back. So I felt it. I felt everything I took there. I took it with my full chest, right? I felt so valuable. I was coming out from there. I was coming out with $1 million mindset. So we had Mr. Nweke basically. He works for Microsoft, and I have to show my gratefulness for his speech, even when they were in the panels, when they were doing the Q&A sections. So he these speakers, one of the things that made them different from what I've been hearing from other speakers, because as you go to tech events and go to seminars and go to all these things, you have to understand that so many speakers and persons have an approach to something, right? And one thing that made them stand out is the fact when they teach and when they communicate, they use physical experiences, like situations whereby they got into this problem. How were they able to overcome it? How were they able to pivot or persevere? Right. So these are the things that took my attention. Him, Mr. Nweke and Mr. Aronu Gochugu, these two persons, they spoke, they went beyond that. They did a very incredible job. Mr. Meka, all the way from Nsuka to Silicon Valley, he gave an incredible speech. It made me realize the importance of networking, keeping friends that know you for what you do and all that. And he spoke about people learning. He spoke about him learning how to code with just pen and paper, and I could basically relate to that. If you know me from my 200 level, 2018, 2019, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and I had to learn um, programming, C++ basically, with pen and paper. From there, I proceeded to I had to make my parents get me a laptop, so I got a laptop. So, but we are using our pen and paper. Our instructor then was a fellow student. He was a year ahead of our class. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So he was a year ahead of our class. So um, he taught us programming. From then, I moved into using my phone. When I got a laptop was very late, maybe in 2020 or 2019. Maybe I think it was because of we had to do AutoCAD and all this stuff. The instructor, he taught me how to program. Basically, we had to do it by head. You understand? You need to understand that because programming basically is about logical reasoning and trying a way to fix problem. Right? Gave us the importance of networking because it was his friends that connected him to the employers until when he to the employers who got him employed in the company where he's working. And that was a very valuable lesson there. And his story was similar to Mr. Nkemweke. Their story was similar, and he proceeded to who was the third person? I think it's Miss Cynthia Ichisum. She had her speech and the way she gave counsel was so very it was relating because she has an idea about the people, the customer, right? She has an idea about the customer, the the local and the international business market, right? Because actually she's told us that she's a shoemaker, like construct shoes, make shoes, right? And she has another tech startups. I am so very grateful for their time and their value they gave us. And the third and last person was the fourth or the, the last person on the panel judge was Mr. Aaron Ugochukwu, the founder of Zen Finance and the co-founder of Ycrypt. So he gave away some Ycrypt, some of his their products. He gave away some. It did not reach my hand. You understand? But for those that got it, congratulations. So he gave a very this Mr. Nkenweke and Mr. Aaron Ugochukwu, they spoke like founders. They spoke the truth. Because when you go to event like this, what you see is that you see someone just telling you, giving the milk, telling you do this one, do that one, just be this, just be that. No. At some point you may need the bone. You need the bone so that you may be able to do what? So you may be able to swim against tide. So you may know when to pivot and when to persevere. Right? Because I learned that a lot of persons have different way they approach their tech journey, the way they transition into tech. Because I have a couple of friends that are transitioning from law to tech, right? A lot of persons that are transitioning from business to tech. A lot of persons that when they were in university, they were on colleges, they studied electrical engineering. Persons like me and lots of my friends, right? So we studied a very professional course, different from computer science. But guess what? The best programmers are not even those that come from computer science. So sorry to say, but um, the best programmers are those who do the work to become who they want to be. So um, that was my take on how the entire process went. So the most interesting part about the event was when they were in the Q&A sections because it gave room to them to open up to their experiences. And my second most interesting part of the event was when they gave the laptops because one of the laptops reached my friend, my roommate. So Chugui, this is for you. So he reached his hand and he got a laptop, and I'm so very very happy for us because it's us. You understand? You don't need to know how far. So it's us. One of us. One of the days we were working, and suddenly we went out to get something. The laptop was still on, but suddenly it became blank. Right. So I thank God for this laptop. It could quicken things up for us. So that's for my second most interesting part of the event. I loved when Mr. Williams Uchemba gave his opening speech. And no, was it his opening speech or what? I think it was the second time he spoke after the governor left when he was talking about how he started his career and all that. Even when he was acting, he had to start to host classes for persons who want to go into acting because people knew him in school that he's an actor. So that part of the event was so very helpful to me, and he had to make steps by approaching the government, the minister. I think it was the minister in Abuja, talking about for youth to acquire skills. So this is something that I feel like the government also should look for persons who have the idea to impart knowledge, persons like me. So so basically that is one of my desires, just to give value. So because obviously whatever I'm giving, I know I'm sticking to my head till I leave this world, right? So that is it. So because when I give value, I also learn. That is one of my the way I interpret helping persons. I interpret learning. If there's one thing I could take from this event is the ability for you to influence someone. See, influence. Some persons that came for the event basically have no idea who the speaker were before now. Persons like me, I don't think I knew who most of the speakers were. But it is because Mr. Williams Uchemba, I know him to be someone that gives value. He's an honest and a man of integrity, and he put up this event so to help entrepreneurs and tech startups and persons in tech. He put up this event so he could help us like create an avenue for persons for youth to quit the art of looking for fraudulent ways to make money, but rather go into tech. The last thing I would like to say is he gave Mr. Williams say he's going to give us the next place for the event. Like I have my own suspicion though, because obviously it's an Africa, right? It's an African summit or so, Txe Africa from the name. So you need to understand that not every day will be done for Nigeria. It's not every day to be in Nigeria. So I'm suspecting that it will be maybe next year in Ghana. So anywhere we are there. So this is an information and attention to everybody out there. If you have any tech event in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria, in Africa, so just send me an invitation. You know my page, SOTS Network, SOTS Network, and surely I'll be there. Follow me on Twitter. On Twitter, my name there is Ray Paul Chidera. So, but on Instagram and Facebook and my YouTube channels, they are SOTS Network. So follow me for more updates and send me a DM. If there's any event, send me a DM. I will come. I will come. I will come. So guys, thank you. That's it for now.